Good morning, everyone. Sorry, gotta get the right camera angle. There we go. I hope that you are all doing well today. It's very dark in here. We're going to begin seated on our mat, or on the floor, or on the carpet, or whatever you have at home where you're joining me today. Thank you for joining me today. Good morning. I think that's Kim. I don't have my glasses on. Yay, let's de-stress. I'm all about it. So we're going to begin actually lying down on our stomach. So make your way there. Lay down on your stomach. Start to just let your body sink into the ground. Turn your right ear to the ground and let it rest. Take your hands back behind you, alongside your body, palms face up, and let your eyes close down and just tune into your breath. No need to be holding any tension here. You can release any holding in the shoulders. Just let them splay forward. Let the arms release. And take some deep breaths into the belly. Feel the back rise and fall. And then without moving any other part of your body, just pick your head up and turn it to the other side. And we'll slowly drag our hands forward, push back with control and mindfulness to come into extended child's pose. So your knees can be as wide as is comfortable for you. We're going to walk those hands forward. Let the forehead rest on the mat, keeping the arms long in front of you. Spread the fingers wide, connect with the ground. Maybe use this time to let go of anything that is still lingering from the day before, or any negative thoughts you woke up with this morning. Every exhale is an opportunity to let go of what is not serving you. We start to roll our way forward, bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. We'll do some gentle cat-cows to wake the spine up, dropping the belly, looking up, breathing in. Fingertips are wide. Round the spine. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest. Look at the belly button. Again, inhale. Belly drops. You look up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin. Continue on your own breath. And then we'll tuck the toes if they're not already. Slowly peel the hips up. Keep the knees bent. Bring the chest to the thighs. Remember, with control and slow mindfulness, you can start to straighten the legs out, maybe pedal out the legs in your downward dog. Find any movement that feels good for you today. And notice if you're clenching or holding any additional tension that you don't need. Maybe give your head a wiggle side to side, yes and no. See where you can relax, because we've got enough tension in our life. We don't need to add any more. We're going to take our left foot, our left knee, drive it into our chest, and place it down for a pigeon. So your foot coming forward more is going to give you more of a stretch, and your foot tucking in closer to your body is going to give you a little bit less of a stretch. Find a place where you're not dumping onto this hip and sitting down, but you can keep your hips square and still feel a nice stretch in that hip. Once you've got that place, we're going to slowly walk ourselves down, maybe to the forearms if that is available to you. If not, you can stay up on your hands or just walk forward slightly. Maybe you can come all the way to the ground and rest your head, or maybe you have a pillow nearby. We're going to stay here for about a minute. I want you guys to just deepen your breath and just feel the breath in your body. There's nothing else you have to think about. There's nowhere else you need to be. What part of your body can you relax right now? Maybe it's unclenching your jaw, or relaxing your shoulders, softening the forehead, allowing the hips naturally to just fall rather than fighting the stretch. When the mind wanders, just come back to the sensation of the breath in the body. And start to make your way back up. We'll tuck the back toe under so we can come back into our downward dog. Take a minute to pedal the feet out one more time. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. And bring that right knee in. Place the foot down at an angle that feels good for you. Make sure that the hips are square, as in facing forward. And then you can begin your journey down to wherever is comfortable for you. Again, noticing what tension you're holding and letting it go. Use that exhale. Breathing deep, sending the breath through the body to all those points I could use some attention. And when you're ready, you can slowly make your way back up. Tuck your back toe under. Push back into downward dog once more. We're going to take our right hand and reach for a place on our left leg. It could be underneath the ankle, it could be on the calf, even on the thigh. And just allow that twist to happen. Slowly release over to the other side. Back to downward dog. Start to tiptoe, walk the feet forward towards the hands, slight bend in the knees, forward fold. Once more, figure out that place that is relaxed for you. Notice where you're holding tension. Is it in your neck, your shoulders? Give yourself a little shake of the head to relax. And we'll slowly start to roll it up. And as we come up, we'll bring the arms all the way overhead on an inhale. And back down to your sides on an exhale. Again, big breath in. Let it go. One more time. This time we'll fold all the way forward on our exhale. And inhale to lift up halfway, flattening the back, pulling the shoulders down the back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale all the way back up, arms sweep up. Take your right hand and grasp your left wrist as you reach over to the side. Exhale. Inhale, switch the wrist, reach to the other side. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. Create these steeple fingers. And reach backward. And back to center. We'll go one more time to the side. Exhale. Back up. Other side. And release. Take the hands back behind you. Interlace them. And we'll keep the knees just slightly bent as we push our hips back and hinge forward. Allow the arms to just naturally come down. You don't need to force them. Slowly with control, come on up. Keep the hands by the sides. Drop the right ear. And the left ear. Take the hands behind the head, chin to chest. Interlace the hands just base of the skull. And come on up. Take a wide stance. Take the hands back behind. And fold one more time. Toes are facing forward. Come on up all the way. Turn the right toes forward and come into warrior two. We're going to come back, sliding that back hand all the way down the leg, feeling that stretch in the right side body. And then come forward, that front leg is still bent, reaching up with the left arm. You can come down to the ground if you'd like to. And pivot on that back foot, taking both hands down on the inside, left hand on the inside of the right foot, and open that right arm. You can drop the knee here if you'd like to, or keep it lifted. And then come back down. Pull the front toes up as you push the hips back. Hamstring stretch. And then we'll walk our hands to the left. Lift that knee up, coming into a wide-legged fold. Connect to the core, hands on the hips, lift up, flat back, all the way to standing. And we'll do that on the other side. So turn your left toes out, bend that front knee, arms are extended. We'll reach back, side body stretch on the left, right arm slides down the leg. Front knee is still bent. And then we'll come forward, either resting that arm on the knee, or you can come down to the ground. Pivot on the back foot. Take the right hand on the inside of the left foot and open it up, option to drop the knee. Bring that left hand back down to the ground, push the hips back, flex the left toes up. Hamstring stretch, flattening out the back. Every exhale takes you just a little bit deeper. And then we'll walk the hands to the right. Once again, in this wide-footed, not a fold yet, we're going to heel toe our feet slightly together so that we can sink into a yogi squat. If the ground or if your hips don't naturally come down this far, you can put a pillow underneath you and sit on it, or if you have yoga blocks. Take your hands together and use your elbows to press the knees apart, feeling that nice stretch in the inner thighs, the adductors. And then take your right arm, reach it as far as it will go, and lift the left arm up. Keep the legs and the foundation where they were. Everything else the same. And come back to center. Take the left arm over now. And the right arm up. And then back to the center. Make your way to seated. You're going to extend the legs forward. Take a big breath in. Arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, chest comes forward as you fold. And if you're feeling uncomfortable or tight in the hamstrings, you can always bend those knees slightly. Start to make your way up, pulling the legs in for a butterfly. We'll fold forward one more time. Coming back to the idea of letting go of what's not serving you on every exhale. Start to come back up, extend the right leg. We're going to take our right hand on our left knee and reach that left arm up and over. Slight body stretch. And come on up, switch to the other side. Left hand on the right knee, right arm up and over, side body stretch. And come on up. Keep that left leg extended. Just take your right leg, cross it over, take your right hand behind you, left arm comes up and around, and we twist to the right. Slowly come out of that twist. Extend both legs. Bring the left knee in and cross it over. Take the left hand behind you. Right arm comes up and around. We look to the left. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Coming back to the center. Extend both legs. Slowly roll it down one vertebrae at a time with control. Hug the knees into the chest. Gently rock side to side if you'd like. And drop the legs, arms out like a T. Drop the legs to the left, look to the right. Coming back to center. Drop the legs to the right and look to the left. And come back to center and let your legs come down to the ground. Turn your palms to face up. Let your feet splay out to the side. Find a position that you're comfortable resting in. You can find some stillness for the last 5 minutes of deep breathing and relaxation that we'll do for class. Start to get out all the wiggles, any little adjustments that you need to make in that comfortable position. Start to deepen the breath slightly as we scan the body to relax. So beginning with the crown of the head, all the muscles of the face. Notice your forehead. Relax it. Notice your cheekbones and your jaw. Soften and relax. Let your head just be supported by the ground. You don't need to hold that. Allow your whole head to soften. And the muscles of the neck and shoulders. Release any tension that you're holding. Feel the support from the ground beneath you. Down to the arms, the biceps, forearms, the palms and fingers are relaxed. And the holding that you need to do. Release any control of the muscles. And the torso, relaxing the muscles of the chest, the abdomen, feeling the back just sink into the ground. Moving down into the hips, noticing if you're tensing up the glutes or even the low back. Relax those muscles. The muscles of the quads, the hamstrings, all throughout the thigh. Just let it sink into the ground. Let the legs be relaxed down through the calves. And all the way to the feet and toes. No holding that you need to do. Just let the legs be supported by the ground. Feel the warm, tingly feeling. As you're laying here completely relaxed in the physical sense, start to relax the mind. every inhale, expand the belly. And every exhale, let go of what you don't need. Breathe in what we need, positivity, strength. And breathe out what we don't. Anxiety, negative energy. As we close the class, we're going to take one final deep breath together. Breathing in everything we don't need. Inhale. Alright, breathing in everything we do need. Inhale. Exhaling to let it all go. Start to wiggle fingers and toes. Inviting movements back into your body. Maybe rolling wrists and ankles. And bring the knees into the chest and roll onto your favorite side. As you press it up to come back to seated, you can open up your eyes, and I thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you guys have a very good and positive and energetic day and stress-free day. I look forward to seeing you in the next class, whenever that may be. Have a good day.